Do you sometimes just look at your F-Type and think, I wish it had more power? Well, I do, and today that wish is going to come true. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my SVR down to Paramount Performance in Bidford-on-Avon, and when we get there, they're going to do a dyno run, fit a smaller supercharger pulley, add a tune to the car and do a second dyno run, and I'm taking you guys along with me. Let's go. Made it here to Paramount Performance, and basically it's this Visu Technologies, so that's the map and the supercharger pulley we're going to get fitted. So let's go inside and see what's occurring. Going through initial inspection of the car before they get it in the work. Right, here we go now guys, this is Matt and we're just now doing the first dyno run. See what kind of figures we're going to get from this car. Oh my god. Oh my god! That is definite. Right, let's go see what we got from that. Got any numbers from that?
It'll be 200 horsepower.
200? Perfect.
578 horsepower.
That's from me. Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's 3 more than expected then. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's really, really well. Really strong.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I've floated around in the stock horsepower 575 with the SVR.
Yeah.
We've seen them as low as 550, we've seen as high as 580. Shout now. As high as 580.
Yeah.
Every car's slightly different when it comes out of the factory, down to how you've driven it, how it's been allowed to warm up, all those sort of variables on there. But no, the car's running really well. So we're happy with that.
Good to hear.
We'll get on with the software now, pull the read from the ECU, pass upstairs to our technical guys who will analyse all the data, make the necessary changes.
Right.
And our wonderful, glamorous technician Matthew will get to work on your supercharger pulley.
Brilliant. So here we can see they are going to loosen the upper cross member to get that out of the way to give more access, and also then remove the air intake pipe from there. Then loosen off the supercharger drive belt and install the pulley removal tool. The tool can then be used by tightening it up so it's slowly pulling the supercharger pulley away off the spindle, because this is just friction fitted. So here we can see them heating up the new pulley to get it up to a nice temperature and to make it expand, so that when they take it to the car it will just pop straight on to that spindle, and then they need to cool it down pretty quickly so that it grips and seals itself and it's never going to slip. And here is the install of that absolutely glowing red hot pulley onto the spindle, and dousing it with water so that it shrinks back down to its original size, gripping onto that spindle and keeping it nice and tight. The guy there is just spinning the pulley to make sure it's not catching as it's cooling down. And now it's just a reverse of what they did previously, which is to get the supercharger pulley drive belt back on and over all of the areas it needs to be over. And then when that's back in place, air intake's back on and the cross member is refitted. Pulley on, map on, let's get in there and let's see what kind of brake horsepower we're going to get now with this tune. So what are we aiming for then when you're doing this?
So what we aim for is we run the car in 4th gear.
Yep.
We let it drop down to about 1500 RPM.
Yep.
And then obviously give it full beans, rev it right round to about 6.5, 6.6.
Okay.
Wow. Or sometimes they naturally do just want to change gear.
Yes.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, even in manual, particularly in manual mode. Yeah, you still use it as well. Yeah. So you don't use dynamic mode, or you didn't put in dynamic, did you?
No. So basically, if you do try and put it in dynamic mode, when it goes into dyno mode, it just kicks it out of dynamic mode automatically. So,
okay. Oh, this is set to dynamic. Yeah. How do you do it?
Well, you just turn traction off completely. And then it puts it in dyno mode.
Right.
So it's not getting so it will throw up some like faults like this, but then as soon as you drive it on the road again, and it sees it's all moving correctly,
right? Yeah,
puts it all back to
right. Yeah, it's an unusual situation for the car. Yeah, to be on a dyno. Yeah. Brilliant. So, yeah, fantastic. Great stuff. Thank you. 600. I want more than 600. Can you do it?
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Here we go. 600 plus. That's what we want. Well, that's it, guys. So we're going to get out now and see what the verdict is. Right, here we go now. So this is the verdict. Sorry, and guys, what did we get?
We broke 600, which is good. Right. 623.49 at the crank and 593 foot-pounds of torque.
Wow, that'll do for me.
So not too bad for putting an upper body on
623. Wow. So I get a print out of this, yeah?
Yeah, we'll get your print out of this,
yeah.
You can see from there, you can't see too much on the screen how it picks up, but you've got increases throughout the entire RPM band, right from where we first start measuring at 1500 RPM. Yeah. Just to give you a bit of context there, you're up 90 horsepower at 1500 RPM.
Yeah. Wow.
It's the difference is the pickup on these. Whilst top end, it's great, we've got lots of horsepower.
Yeah.
You're driving at 6,500 RPM everywhere. No. Getting to there is going to be a hell of a lot quicker.
Yeah.
It's this through the mid-range. It's just taken what was there as factory and just dialed it up to 11. Well,
so that's going to kick up the 0 to 60 then as well, then, yeah?
Yeah, you improve 0 to 60 on there quite a bit as well.
I'll have to get that on and run with me drag and see what we can
when you enjoyed this, you can go back for the big boy upgrade, which is the crank pulley.
Will you stop it? You're as bad as this guy here. He just sold me a pair of carbon miracles. You're trying to bankrupt me, aren't you? No, I definitely will. But like I'm going to do it bit by bit, so I can get used to this. That you know what, I love this now. I want a bit more.
Yeah.
If you do it all in one go, it's a lot, isn't it? You know.
Well, that's the thing now. So you've got this. You can get used to it. When you start getting that itch for a little bit more power, it's like come back, do the crank pulley, and I say probably really sort of dial the power and the torque up there.
Yeah. So can you have a crank pulley without the air charger, or do you have to have both? They come together.
Without the top pulley, you mean?
The crank pulley, you need, don't you need the called the air charger cooler thing?
The charge cooler. Sorry,
charge cooler.
Yes, it's recommended to have it on there. It's not a requirement. It depends where you're running and how you're running the car.
But would it be a different tune though? You'd have a
no, that just runs it better. So the way the charge cooler works is, if you think about your car, if you're driving out on a really cold day, it's really responsive, you've got lots of power. If you're sat there in traffic behind a load of cars, it gets really, really hot, and you try and put your foot down, the car's a bit lethargic. By having things like the charge cooler on there, it keeps it in those ideal operating temperatures for longer. So it's a bit like you're running on a colder day. When it's a bit warmer outside, you've got the advantage of running on a colder day.
Right. So you can have the low pulley without the charge cooler.
You can have the lower crank pulley without the charge cooler.
It's not recommended because of the heat dissipation.
Depends how you're driving. It's absolutely fine for the standard car. If you're going to drive it aggressively, if you take the track days, legal, I will say, legal quarter-mile things on a racetrack somewhere. But you're in a hotter climate, so we have a lot of customers in the Middle East, in Dubai and Saudi Arabia that take up to the charge coolers because they're a lot more fit them to the standard cars just to help the standard car run better before they even put the crank.
Well, it's daft as the engine cover's taken up on these, isn't it? So for the heat dissipation, so
exactly,
same sort of thing,
The same with engines, it's always about trying to keep them as cool as possible.
Yeah, definitely, All right, okay, you might convince me to come back. No, I think I will be back, but might not be for a few months yet. I need to get some more money in my bank account. Because every time I'm coming here I'm spending money now, so I've just got to pay for all this now, haven't I? But what a great set of guys here. What a fantastic place this is, guys. So yeah, you need to get yourself down to Paramount Performance to get your car tuned, because these guys know everything about these cars. Wow, 623 is it? Wow, that's way more than I expected. I was hoping to break 600, well above the 600. Let's get that car out on the road and see what she drives like. So I've driven about 100 miles now, and well, the weather has been absolutely awful, as usual, isn't it, when you've just had your car tuned. But I'll tell you what, the times I've actually managed to stab that accelerator, wow, it certainly does pick up quicker and is a lot smoother. And the sound, well, we haven't lost any of that sound. I'm not sure if you'll hear it, but we'll just give it a little blast in a minute. Yeah, so now when you hit the accelerator, the gear drop and the acceleration and the noise you get from the exhaust is fantastic. See if you can hear this. Wow! I've got to say that's worth every penny for that tune. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed that. That's me signing off, and until the next time, thanks for watching.